Welcome back. We are live from the River's Edge in beautiful downtown Davenport. All right, we're here Sunday afternoon now. If you're wondering why the game started a little late, if you weren't tuned into the JV game, one of the panes of plexiglass at the far end of the rink below the scoreboard cracked, and the rink had to replace it, which they did, but that's time-consuming, labor-intensive job. So we're running a little late, but 17 minutes on the clock. We're getting ready for the starting face-off of the varsity game. Yesterday ended in a bit of a heartbreaker. The score 6-4. But the Blues were tied 4-4 at the end of two. The Blues win the initial face-off. Duvall throws it in the zone. Puck off the skates of Husky. Duvall hammers it down on net. Honert picks it up behind the net. Roughed up in the corner. The Lancers come away with it. The Blues poke it off the stick, flipped out by the Lancers, collected by Blanc. He fires one in. It hits a stick, goes to the corner. Honert hard on it. Blanc hits his man. Puck still being fought for. Sent up. Oh, between the D and goes the length of the ice. There'll be no icing because it was sent down by the Blues. Otten takes a check over his shoulder. Behind the net. Shuttles it up off the backhand. There's a shot that goes wide from the top of the circle. It's poked out. Husky gets to it. He's in with right. Shot high over the net, glove side, rims all the way around the board. Omaha picks it up. Husky hits the man, but the Lancers get it out. The Blues pick it up. Gunnar Carroll over to Sachesky. Sachesky flips it over the red line, and it's golf swung at by somebody. And into the glove of the goalie. That was Panther that was swinging at it, and he got knocked over for his troubles. So face-off coming to the right of the Lancer goalie. We have Smith out there with... I can't see the number. Oh, Mueller. And Mendoza, I believe. Carroll and Sachesky back at D. The puck rolls through. Starr sends it to the end boards. Carroll picks it up behind the net, backhands it up, but it's intercepted at the hash marks. Walk in the circle, shot wide glove side, back around. The Lancers are on their horses early. Mueller gets it across the red line in the zone. Sends one to the net. Oh, and Mendoza, if he'd gone to the wide side of the net, might have had a goal there. 15:07 to go in the first, 0-0 score. Lancers deflected into the zone. Otten takes position, deflects the pass over to the corner. Blanc gets it, sends it back behind the net. The Lancers get to it first, send it back to the corner. Oh, a man all alone in the slot at the hash marks. The pass didn't connect, thankfully. Pass across to Honert doesn't connect, goes off the boards. But Blanc, nice job. Sends it up to Honert, but Honert can't connect with his pass. And there's a shot into the glove of Starr. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Starr. 14:29 of the first. So Husky out there with Honert and Blanc, with Carroll and Waterman back on D. Shot right off the face-off. Starr directs to the corner. Husky flips it up and out. Honert can't get to it. It's fired in on goal. In the glove hand. We'll have a face-off to the right of Starr. Honert involved in some rough stuff in the neutral zone with one of the Lancer players. So Freiberger is out there with Wright, and I'm not sure who he's out there with. Oh, Panther. Carroll and Waterman on the D. Puck up to Wright. He can't chip it over to Freiberger. Goes back to the corner. Sent around the boards. Panther gets cut off. Lancers control. Send it deep to the corner, but Carroll's there to battle for it. Up to the hash marks. Puck goes high in the air to the opposite board. Sent down behind the net. The Lancers control. Looking for a man in the slot. Here comes one. Wright's on him. Puck's knocked loose, top of the slot. Weak shot goes glove side wide. Waterman hustles over to it, pokes it up, but it's right into the Lancer player. He doesn't know where it is. Freiberger picks it up. Gunnar Carroll stumbled and fell down. Freiberger gets it up the boards hard. Mueller overskates. A nice chance. Freiberger sends it out of the zone, but right on the stick of a Lancer. Puck centered. Carroll sends it off the near boards. Sent back down. Behind the net it goes. Waterman gets to it. He skates out with it to the dot. Tries to make a centering pass, but it's off some skates. The Lancers collect. Cross the red line, throw it deep, and there's icing on the Lancers. So the Lancers looking sharp, had some chances. The Blues struggling on their passing to get out of the zone. When they get out of the zone, they're turning it over, and it's coming right back in. But the score is 0-0. 13 minutes to go in the first. Drop of the puck. Lancers win it and control. Send it up. Cross ice pass, but it's kept in the zone. Still in the zone. Mueller bulling his way through. Puts one on the goalie. Smith sends it deep. Mueller gets to it, but can't control it. But battles behind the net. Like a bull, he's trying to push his way through. Finally, it comes up the boards. At the point, Duvall keeps it in over Mendoza's head. Mueller knocked off the puck. Smith forechecking hard. The Lancers send it up. Otten gets to it but loses it. It's a one-on-one. There's a shot. Starr makes a nice save to the near boards. There goes the rebound. Lancers control it. Send it right in front of the net. Oh, nice back pressure by, I believe, Smith to tie the stick up of the Omaha player who looked like he had a for sure goal. There's a shot from the point. Saved by Starr. The Blues running around a bit. Can't get control of the puck. There's a wraparound chance across the crease. Off the back of Starr's skate, but it slid outside the post. Starr didn't know where it was. The Omaha player skated behind the net. If he would have been a little more patient and just come out across the goal line, he would have had an easy goal, but he sent it across. And with a little bit of luck, it stays out of the Blues' net. 11:58 to go in the first. 0-0 tie. Honert, Husky, and Blunk out there. Honert taking the face-off. It's one back to Waterman. Waterman, nice pass across to Husky. He can't control it. It was a little behind him. Omaha sends it out of the zone. Honert walking the blue line. Finally, Husky gets onside. Honert's long shot bounces off the helmet of a Lancer. He seems all right. Blunk pursuing the puck along the boards. The Lancers send it out. Waterman has to get to it. He takes a look, cuts towards the boards, sends it up the boards to Blunk, but Blunk is immediately jumped by one of the players. Honert has it, tries to hit Husky in the slot. Puck intercepted. Back come the Lancers. Husky on his man, takes him to the corner. Puck goes around to the other corner. Up the boards it goes. Blunk on it. He sends it up. Off a Honert's stick, chipped into the zone. No icing. He gets to it. Oh, then the whistle comes for icing. Sure looked like he had the puck before it crossed the line. But there was a very late whistle. And the faceoff will come all the way down to the Blues' end. There's the whistle. Drop of the puck. Lancers win it back to the blue line. Shot gets deflected high by Freiberger. Freiberger tries to chip it out, but it's sealed off along the boards. Omaha keeps it in, but Panther gets a hold of it into the zone. He's squeezed off the puck. Behind the net, it's turned over. Out front, Panther gets it. Oh, and a nice save. Nice save by the Lancer goalie. I think that was Freiberger that made that nice pass. Panther cutting across the hash marks right between the circles, got it on his stick, fired it right away. But the Omaha goalie came across his crease and was in position. Smith takes the face off, sends it back. Duvall gets to it, sends it over. Otten stops it, sends it deep. Mueller collects it in the corner, sends it back down to Smith. It's off his stick behind the net. Mendoza high in the slot. Cross ice pass. Duvall gets it off the stick, but Omaha pursues. Gets it right in the crease. There's some rough stuff going on. Duvall's got his hands up. And no penalties called, but the Lancer player had his arm wrapped around the helmet of Duvall. Oh, nope, matching minors we're going to call roughing. I'm not sure why Duvall got a penalty out of that. And I noticed something for the first time. We have a four-man crew today. Yay! Hopefully the calls will be better. Wink, wink. And that both ways. So Coach Otten is definitely questioning why Duvall got a penalty, but matching minors, so we'll be 5-on-5. Face off to the right of Starr. Blues win it to the boards, come away with it, but Otten, who's hounded by two Lancers, can't do anything with it. Top of the slot, there's a shot just over the crossbar. Gunnar Carroll gets it, sends it up the board, but Omaha's there waiting for it. Behind the net it goes. Up to the point. It's kept in, but finally it's chipped out by Honert. Honert with a 2-on with Blanc. Honert sends it high. Blanc can't get to it. Probably would have been a high, played with a high stick anyways. Bouncing along the board, kept in at the blue line. Waterman sends it in. It's knocked down at the hash marks. Centering attempt disrupted by the goalie. Up to Carroll. Gunner's shot off the blocker, goes wide. Oh, and a nice follow-up backhand attempt off the goalie's chest protector. Dangerously in the air, but then gloved down by the Omaha goalie. So at 9:40 of the first, we have a battle of goalies going on more than anything. Both goalies having to make very good saves. Covering some sloppy play by both teams. Freiberger in for the faceoff. The Blues win it. Panthers shot right on net. The goalie gloves. So Freiberger's out there with Wright and Panther. Goalie gloves that quick shot. We'll have another faceoff. We have Carroll and Waterman back on D. The Blues win it. Try to send it back to the blue line, but it was intercepted by Wright. Finally, it's back on Panther's stick. He turns, fires it down below the net. The Blues collect it. Freiberger up to Waterman. Waterman gets it, shoots it. Oh, deflected wide. Wright was tied up in front of the net. And the Lancers get it out. They have a step, but Waterman recovers. There's a shot high above the circles. It's deflected out of play by Starr, so we'll have a face-off to the right of Starr. 9:08, 0-0 game. Both teams having their chances, but the goalies playing stellar at this moment, both making good saves, keeping their teams in it. So Smith wins it back, but Otten can't control. He loses it. Oh, pass right through the crease in the slot, but Omaha couldn't get their stick down. Otten gets it, sends it up ahead. Mendoza can't reach it. Otten down deep, stays in the play. Mendoza, puck bounces off his stick. Smith bats it, but it comes out. Mendoza gets around one player, takes a slash, no call. Puck down in the corner. He gets roughed up. Smith picks it up, tries to center it to Mueller, but it's deflected. Siecheski goes way down, keeps that puck in play, goes behind the net. Here comes Omaha with speed. Omaha loses the puck. Cross ice pass at the blue line. Can't get it in. Finally, it's sent out. The Blues are trying to change, but they're trying to avoid too many men on the ice. Otten loses control of it, goes to the near boards. He takes it back to the corner, makes a move, cuts up, feathers it up to Honert. Honert gets it over to Blanc. Blanc's across. He's run off along the boards, gives the puck up. Nice angling job by the Lancers. Here they come with speed. Waterman. Oh. Waterman got beat. Starr made the save, but the puck came right to a following Lancer who put it in the open side of the net. And the Lancers at 7:48 go up 1-0 on the Blues. So the Lancers are coming out with speed out of their zone. The Blues defense, we're both looking at the puck carrier, not paying attention to the Lancer player coming down the slot who collected the rebound and put it in. So Freiberger, Wright, and Mueller out there. D-to-D goes the puck, chipped in at the blue line. Otten picks it up, takes it for a ride behind the net, loses it off his stick to Duvall. Duvall sends it down the ice. That'll be icing. So the puck will come all the way back. The Blues keep that forward line out there of Freiberger, Wright, and Panther. They've had some scoring chances, just couldn't get one by the goalie yet. Freiberger lining up on the faceoff dot. Stick down. There's the drop of the puck. Nope. So Wright in the faceoff circle takes it. The Blues come away with it. Freiberger gets it, crosses the red line. Poked off his stick and offsides. That was offside. Freiberger and I think Mueller crossed the line before the puck did, then played it once it did. So Freiberger, right. Panthers still out there as forwards. There's the drop of the puck. Wright gets it, shuttles it on the backhand, but it hits the Lancer player. Weak pass is kept in by Otten. Deflected on net by Wright after a shot off of Otten. Some rough stuff, but this time it'll be only a Lancer player going. Oh, nope. Apparently they're calling both of them again. I don't know what the Blues have to do to not go in the box. Maybe they should just, when they get punched in the face, go down on the ice and lay there. But the officials say both of you in the box. Trying to keep control of this game early. Things got rough at the end of the JV game. So Smith in there with Mueller and Mendoza. Waterman and Sachesky back at the point. Waterman fakes a shot, sends it over to Mueller, who Mendoza blasts a hard one right on net. Again, nice save by the Lancer goalie. Puck comes out. Smith throws it in on net. Mueller in on the forecheck. Oh, that should have been carried and played with a high stick. Which is the call? They must have called played with a high stick because the puck's coming all the way back into the Lancer end of the ice. So we'll have a face-off to the right of the Omaha goalie. Honert, Husky, and Blunk out there with Waterman and Sachesky back. 6:51 to go in the first. The Blues are down 1-0. There's the drop of the puck. Lancers win it back, send it up off the boards. Gets behind the D. There's a shot and a nice save by Aiden Starr. Puts his glove right in front of the puck and says, no, you don't. So Starr, again, doing an excellent job keeping his team in it, only down 1-0. So the Blues giving up some dangerous plays there. There's the drop of the puck. Blunk wins it over to Duvall. Duvall sends it dangerously across the slot. Finally, it comes to Blunk. Blunk sends it over to Honert. Honert carries it in deep. Gets around a couple men. Shot on net, but it's off the pads. Another shot. Another nice shot by Duvall goes in the breadbasket of the goalie. So a Lancer player is headed off the ice with a broken stick. Must not have took a second one to the bench with him. All right, so there's the whistle. Blunk taking the face off. Lancers win it but can't control. It's up into the netting, and we'll have another face off. 6:24. The Blues battling hard to put one on the board to tie it up. Blunk in on the face-off again. Honert on the left wing, Husky on the right wing. Omaha comes away with it, sends it up, but Duvall knocks it down with his glove, sends it down deep. Husky on it. It's reversed behind the net. But Omaha loses control. They have to send it back. D to D behind the net. Honert's hard on it. Blunk over around. Sent up the boards. Finally, it goes to Duvall. He takes the shot and in the glove. Nice save by the goalie. So both goalies again playing outstanding for their teams. The Blues are down by 1 goal, but they've had good looks and good shots. They got to get the goalie moving or keep him low for rebounds. There's a face-off. The Blues control it. Wright gets it, tries to backhand one through a crowd. It doesn't make it. Carroll jumps up in the play, throws it on net. It's off a skate. He's hit from behind, knocked off the puck. Omaha could have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They slide it across. I don't know where the puck went. Oh, there it is. It's on the stick of a Lancer. Jack Wright did a nice job of diving, I think, and preventing a goal there. Top of the circle, blast off of somebody's shin guards into the corner. Omaha controlling the puck. The Blues are struggling to get it out. It's sent up, top of the circle, top of the blue line. Omaha gets it, can't get through a crowd. Freiberger can't control it. Finally gets to it, sends it up to Panther. Panther gets a stick on, chips it out. It's to the red line. The Blues go for a change. Chipped in at the blue line into the blue zone. Puck, hard angle shot. Star saves easily. Puck's loose. Gunnar Carroll picks it up, sends it high. It's hit off a high stick from Omaha. So deflected off a Omaha stick, but it was a high stick. So played with a high stick will come all the way down. Both players are out of the box from their matching minors. So we have Smith, Mendoza, Mueller out there with Waterman and Sacheski back. Smith in for the faceoff. Drop of the puck, but there's a whistle. Somebody jumped early. So they'll reset. Nobody thrown out. There's a drop of the puck. Omaha comes away with it. Sent the puck up, but Mueller in the way. Hard shot low, deflected to the far boards. Out they come. Nice cross ice pass in the neutral zone. Mueller rides his man to the boards. Scrum in the corner. Finally, it's sent behind the net. Sacheski over to it. Pokes it. Up in the air it goes. That's a hand pass. So the Omaha player batted it out of the air with his glove, and the next person to touch it was a teammate. So that's a hand pass. And that's in the offensive zone. So the faceoff comes out into neutral ice. 4.5 left. In the first period, the Blues down by a score of 1-0. Husky into the in for the faceoff. He's out there with Honert and Blanc. The Omaha player is messing with his net guard. There's a discussion between one of the referees and the linesman. Now he's fiddling with his chin strap. So new this year for USA Hockey rules is everybody has to wear a neck guard. So to not wear one would be a notification to the offending team's bench. So a second infraction of any equipment would then be a two-minute bench minor. So whatever it was, they settle it. There's a face-off. It's back to Duvall. Duvall crosses the blue line, sends it up across the red line. There's going to be a penalty, and it's coming to the Blues. So Honert was getting a penalty for something. Honert. I don't know what the penalty was for Honert, but somebody from the Lancers said something that was quite offensive to everybody. Everybody on the Blues bench yelled to the refs, and they called a penalty on that player. Coach Otten talking with one of the referees about what the calls were, what the penalties are. I don't know if we're going to have matching minors. So apparently Honert got a 2 and 10, whatever his call was. But if it's abusive language, that should be a 2 and 10. And it could get you kicked out of a game, but their player is only in for 2. So 4:19 left in the first. The Blues down. Oop, now they're letting so Brock Carroll now doesn't have to set. I can hear Drew through my headset, but I'm not sure what he's saying, and I don't know if I want to know. There's the drop of the puck. I'm not sure what's going on, but there's 2 players in the box, 1 for each team. Duvall gets the puck, hammers it hard around the boards. Mueller in on the forecheck. It's sent behind by Omaha. Back to the corner. Up the boards they come. Out across the blue line, across the red line. Shuttled in to the Blues' end of the ice. Duvall picks it up in the opposite corner. He's under pressure. Puck being bounced around. Finally, nice play by the Lancers, but it doesn't amount to a shot on net. But it was dangerous. To the point it goes. The Lancers send one, but it's deflected high in the air. Gloved down by Duvall. He carries it out. Chips it across the red line, but the Lancers control. Duvall. There's a hard hit by Mueller, but he gets knocked down. But the Lancers control. In the zone they go. Husky knocks the puck off the stick of the Lancer player. Up to Mueller. He carries it out. The Blues are changing. In the zone, he just floats it in on net. The goalie plays it behind the net. They take it. Freiberger hard on the forecheck. Panther gets it, hammers it down. Freiberger right there. Oh, shoots wide. He had a nice chance. Just on a nonchalant play by the Blues, it turned into a scoring chance, but they missed the net. The Blues drop it off, cross ice to Panther. Panther sends it into the Lancer end, right around on the boards. Ford gets driven off, but he's still battling. He gets a hold of it, sends it to the blue line. Carroll sends it high above the net. Otten pinches down, sends it on goal. Kind of handicapped the goalie for a second there. So hard hitting action, hard play. The Blues still find themselves down by a score of 1-0 with 2:37 to go in the first. The Blues can see if they can get one behind this goalie. Everything they've thrown at him so far, even the ones he's struggled with, he's managed to stop. Freiberger for the faceoff. Right Panther out there as the other forwards. Puck at the blue line. Panther keeps it in. It's going to be a penalty on the Lancers. Delayed penalty. Star to the bench. By the time Star got there, the shot on net and the Lancers controlled. So the Lancers will be down a man at 2:25 of the first. So the Blues will be on the power play for most of the rest of the period. Interference they call. So the faceoff will come to the right of the Lancer goalie. So it's right. Panther and Smith out there as the forwards. Waterman and Sachesky back. Faceoff comes back to Waterman. He sends it over to Sachesky. Down to right. Right takes it. Walks the top of the circle. Up the boards. Along the blue line. Sends it to Waterman. He walks in. Thinks about it. Sends it. Back door. Goal! Ryan Waterman. 2 games in a row. Very good observation on the ice to see his open teammates. Instead of taking a shot, slides the puck across to an open player who scores. So Smith might have scored the goal, but Waterman should get all the credit because he walked patiently to the top of the circle, saw Smith standing there uncovered, and slid the puck to him. And Smith puts it in behind that goalie. And just like that, we have a 1-1 game. The Omaha Lancers goalie, who's been outstanding to this point, had no chance on that one. So at 2:11 of the first, we have a tie game. So there's a question. The Lancer player came out of the box. Yeah. So that should be a too many men penalty because he left the box before he should have. right, well, the refs have it figured out. I don't. Omaha in on it. Nice pass to the slot. Duvall sends it smartly to the corner. Up the ice, but not out. Oh, nice pass across, but just out of the reach of the Lancer player. Otten gets it off the glass. It's going down. It won't go for icing. Otten gets to it, but he has to muscle the man. And the Lancers come away with the puck. Send it around. Nice breakout. Send it up, Bo. Duvall gets it. A minute 35 left in the first period. 1-1's the score. Mueller on the forecheck. Lancers get the puck up and out. Husky had it knocked off his stick at the red line, and it's sent in, but they'll call that icing. So with an icing, we come back into the Blues end to the left of Aiden Starr. So now both goalies who have played excellent to this point have given up one goal. There's the drop of the puck. Omaha wins it, but Waterman comes away with it. Up the boards it goes, past Freiberger. Walking the top of the circle, shot deflected high off the end glass. Freiberger's on it. Carroll comes away with it, flicks it up and out. It's off an Omaha player, but Panther knocks it down, then hammers it into the zone. Wright is on it. Omaha gets it up and out. The Lancers across the red line into the zone. Whacked at by Waterman, but not out. Panther gets it, chips it up the board, still not out. Wright finally gets it out. Freiberger presses the puck carrier. It's sent back in. Waterman, first one to it. He's pressured. He sends it to Gunnar Carroll. Carroll up to Freiberger. Freiberger chips it out. No icing on net. The Blues are changing. Mueller on the forecheck. It's picked up, but mishandled. Had to carry it back across the red line. The Lancers try to chip it in. Blunt gets it in the middle of the ice, but loses control. It's off his stick, off his skates. Then it's back in the zone. Carroll gets it, sends it over. Blunk can't control it. He's hit as he collects the puck. He sends it to the middle of the ice, but it's turned over to Omaha. Here come the Lancers. Husky presses the man who takes a hard shot from the blue line along the boards. Starr steers it behind the net easily. 3 seconds. The Blues are content to hold it there. And there's the end of the period, and the Blues tied it up to go into the locker rooms at the end of the first, 1-1, with some exciting play back and forth by both sides. Spectacular goalie play by both goalies. So we'll go into the first intermission. A tie game. All right, we're back for second period action of the Quad City Blues and Omaha Junior Lancers varsity showdown. In the first period, the Lancers took the lead on a 1-0 goal. Then late in the game on a power play, with a nice play by Waterman to Smith, the Blues tied it up. So there's the face-off. Lancers come away with it. Control over the blue line. Flick it in. Deep in the end it goes. Icing waved off. Around the boards to the near corner. Back down to the hash marks along the board. Sent back to the corner. Up the boards it goes. The Lancers just passing it up and down the boards. Trying to walk across the crease. There's a shot. Star lost sight of it. I don't know if it actually hit him or not. Oh, I think we caught a lucky break. I think the puck might have stuck on the ice. Puck sent down, no icing. Hard hit behind the play, but no call. Up the boards. Otten comes across. Can't drive the man off the puck. Walks in, shot, deflected off Panther's skate to the far boards. Sent across, out of the zone, carried in. Otten on the man. It's sent hard around the boards. Mueller to it, sends it back to Duvall. Duvall sends it hard around the boards. Up and out it goes. It probably is going to travel all the way for icing, and it does. Fresh ice, that puck travels real easy, length of the ice. So the faceoff will come all the way back into the Blues end of the ice. Face-off to the left of Aiden Starr. Freiberger in on it with Wright out there and Panther. Gunner, Carroll, and Sacheski, the D. Shot on net right off the face-off. Starr directs behind, and the Blues get it out. And it's chipped back in. Sacheski pokes at it. Can't control it. Oh, right in front, but tied up nicely by Carroll. Robs the Lancers of a scoring chance early in the second period. Shot from the puck bounces, or shot from the point bounces off somebody. The puck laid there. The Blues struggling, but get it to neutral ice. It bounces around. Omaha sends it up, but not out. But it's over the stick of Sacheski. It's finally out. Panther gets it in, sends it in. The Lancers collect, but a hard forecheck by somebody. By Smith keeps it in, up to the point. Sacheski gloves it down and sends it deep. Brock Carroll in on it, keeps it in the corner. There'll be a penalty. Smith was shoved down from behind. They call a cross check. So cross check called on the Lancers. The Blues will go on a power play at 14:44 of the second. There's the drop of the puck. Blunk wins it to the half wall. To the point it goes, back down to the hash marks. There's a shot. Nice big rebound. Mueller gets it, sends it to Freiberger, but it's intercepted. Up the ice it goes. Mueller gets to it, carries it. Shuttles to Husky. Husky behind the net. He pulls up. The Blues set up. Here they come. 5 across. Husky right down the middle of the ice. Sends it over to Freiberger. Freiberger sends it over to Mueller. Nice in the zone. But the puck comes off somebody's stick and out. Husky picks it up. He's circling. But harassed hard on a forecheck. He loses it. Has to send it around. Mueller picks it up. Mueller sends it up to Freiberger. Freiberger across the red line, sends it in. Around to Husky. Husky lets it go by. Blunk picks it up. Takes it to the boards with patience. Sends it to Husky at the point. Husky looks, shoots it. It hits one of the Lancers right in front of the net. The Lancers send it up high, and it hits the ductwork here at the river's edge. So that faceoff will come back into the Lancers' end. Coach Otten over there urging the boys on. Right in the face-off, Omaha wins it, sends it around. Sachetsky keeps it in at the point. Takes a look. 49 seconds left on the power play. Right, walks the circle, sends it over to the point to Waterman. Waterman sends it down. Back to Waterman it goes. Walks in, decides to drop it off. Shot by Panther, high in the slot, hits a player. Slap shot, goes in! So Panther from the blue line hammers one through a crowd. I don't think it got redirected, but the goalie didn't see it. So the Blues take a 2-1 lead with a power play goal at 13:13 of the second period. You know, the Lancer goalie would like to have that back. He's played stellar up to now, but that one threw 4 orange jerseys. I think it hit something, might have hit the top of his pad and went in, and the Blues have a lead. So Blunk, Husky, and Mueller out there as a starting lineup. Otten back with Duvall. Duvall turns it over in the corner. Sent up to the blue line. There's a shot low. Deflects off somebody in front of the net. Sent around to the hash marks. Duvall tries to flip it out, but it doesn't go out. Battling at the blue line, it's finally out. The Lancers take it, cross ice, come in on the dots along the far boards, down below the net. Husky sends it up hard and out. Icing waved off. Blunk hard after it. The Lancers get to it first. That should have been interference. No call. Sent to the corner. Up and out. There's a hit from behind, but no call. So now the Omaha fans are yelling. Woo! Gunnar Carroll whiffs on the pass. Gets hammered hard for his miscue. Shot goes out. And it's tipped back in by the Lancers. Carroll first to it. He gets his hard as he gets to the puck. Right battling in the corner. Husky picks it up, throws it around. Panther up by the blue line. It misses him, but it squirts past the Lancer defenseman and out. The Lancers bring it back in their own end. Tied up in the neutral zone. The Blues pressing hard. The Lancers are pressing. They want to tie things up. There's a shot. Goes wide. To the point and back down. Behind the net it goes. Carroll takes a look. Picks it up. Sends it up. And out off a Lancer. The Lancers chip it in. Otten's pushed off the puck. An errant pass goes out of the zone. Omaha hammers it back in. Otten over to it. The Lancers get to it first. Control it. Send it back to the point. Send it back down. Puck's loose. Bouncing around. The Blues are having a difficult time trying to get it out. Otten gets it on his stick. Can't get it out. Oh, a dangerous tip that went just wide. Still in our end. Back to the blue line. There's a shot. Starr saves it over the net it goes. Otten takes a look, sends it over to the near boards. The Blues can't even get the puck, let alone control it. Finally, Freiberger gets it, sends it around the boards to the point, and it's sent deep. So the Blues are just throwing the puck away instead of trying to get it out. Finally, Freiberger gets it, skates it out. The Blues can change. Freiberger gets across the blue line, dumps it in. Fresh legs. Nice play by Brock. Sends it high to Duvall. Duvall shoots. Puck's loose. Doesn't make it to the net. Mueller sends it back up the boards. Duvall down low. It's sent out. Husky turnaround shot misses the net. Mueller knocked down behind the net. And it's sent. They say it was tipped off one of the Blues players' sticks. I didn't see that. And no icing, top of the slot. There's a shot. I don't know if Waterman got in the way of that or Starr made the save, but it went to the corner. So both teams having moments of greatness, but also some sloppy play in their ends. Omaha controlling. Down to the corner, Waterman on it. It's picked up by the Blues. Centering pass, it gets out, but off the stick of Blanc. The Lancers come right back in. Hard shot on Starr. He sends it to the end boards. Another hard shot sent to the end boards. Duvall takes a man down. The Lancer fans are yelling. Blanc gets the puck, gets behind one player, but the stick's knocked out of his hand by a body. Here come the Lancers, cross the red line, center ice. In the zone, sends it across. 11 from the Lancers can't control it, right in the slot. Shot on Starr, easy save to the end boards. The Blues send it to the point, right to a Lancer player. Duvall gets it and sends it the length of the ice. Apparently they'll take an icing. So the two players that were in the box for their 2 and 10s are out of the box finally. 8:33 of the second, the Blues up 2-1. But the faceoff comes all the way back to the left of Starr in the Blues end. So, looks like Smith, Wright, and Mendoza out there as the forwards. Nope. It's Smith, Brock Carroll, and Mendoza. Mendoza forechecking hard. The Lancers get it, but Smith, nice play to keep it in. Mendoza gets to it, gets hammered for his effort, but Smith comes away. There's a trip call. Delayed penalty on Brock right in front. But Mendoza's pass attempt is intercepted, and there's the whistle. Starr made it to about the red line. Maybe a little more conditioning, he would have made it to the bench. Just joking. Starr goes back, sets up in his net. And the Blues have a power play. 2 minutes to work with it with 8:07. Blanc in on the faceoff. Drop of the puck. Lancers get it off the faceoff, send it the length of the ice. Starr, plays it, deflects it, but it went behind the net instead of in the net, thankfully. Husky collects it below the goal line. Up ice, sends it over to Freiberger. Freiberger sends it up to Blanc. Blanc sends it in just off the goalie's stick. It's chipped up high into the rafters. There will be a face-off in the Lancer end. At 7:44 of the second, 1:37 on a power play. The Blues line up for a face-off with Freiberger taking the face-off. Blanc on the left. Otten on the right. Husky back on the blue line with Honert. Husky sends it down to Blanc. Blanc sends it back to Husky. Husky walks down the board, sends it back to Blanc. Blanc sends it back to Husky. There's a shot, deflection, and the goalie drops on the puck. And with 1:22, we'll have a face-off to the right of the Lancers goalie once again. So the Lancers goalie, who's done a fine job, has let 2 in. But besides those 2 goals, he's made some spectacular shots. Freiberger in for the face-off. Drop of the puck. The Blues win it. Sam sends it over, but it's just in front of Honert. Honert has to skate out, collect it, neutral ice, back in his own zone, circles over to Freiberger. It's off his stick and in deep to the corner. Freiberger hard on the puck carrier. The Lancers send it around, but Blanc comes down the boards, pinches it off with his skates, battles for the puck, sends it to Husky. Husky takes a look over to Honert. Honert sends one in, and I don't know if it hit someone and deflected, but into the breadbasket of the Lancers goalie. He's very relieved to make that stop. And the Blues change up their power play unit. 56 seconds left to go, 7:03 of the second period. Wright is out there for the face-off with Smith and Panther. Sachesky and Waterman back on the blue line. Blues win it, send it up. Waterman at the blue line. He takes a look, sends one in. It's blocked by one of the Lancer players and then sent down the ice. I don't think it made it close to the goalie, but it was a nice hard shot. Sachesky comes up the ice with it. Drops it for Wright, who circles around, sends it across, but just behind Panther. He picks the puck back up, but he's getting harassed hard. He's cross-checked to the head. 3 Blues players, they can't get the puck out. There, finally they do, and out of the zone. And the Lancers hammer it back down around. Starr stops it behind his net. Strzewski's harassed, but no support. Lancers come away with the puck, but can't control. Falls down all on his own, and the power play is over. Puck sent in. No offside. The Blues are running around a little frantic here. The Lancers have a new spark after that penalty kill. Misplayed. Strzewski tries to bop it up the boards, but it's right to the point and kept in. Finally, it's out. The Lancers send it back in. They tag up. Waterman gets it, sends it all the way down the ice. And it's not off Husky's stick, so that'll be icing. It was a nice try. Nice try by Waterman to catch Husky coming off the bench right in front of the blue line. 5:35 to go in the second period, 2-1 in favor of the Blues today. Husky is out there with Honert and Blanc. Blanc taking the face-off. Duvall out there with Otten on the D. Oh, there's a hard shot right from the face-off. Starr makes a nice glove save. And we'll set up for another face-off to his right. Honert in for the face-off this time. Puck tied up on the dot. Finally sent up to Blanc. Blanc carries it out. He sends it up. Oh, that would have been beautiful, but still Husky gets it. Dropped off to Blanc. Honert takes a shot just over the head of the goalie. Sent back down the boards to Honert. Honert struggles to control it. Finally he gets control. Can't do anything with it, and it's out of the zone. Into the zone. Starr comes out. Plays it to the corner. Otten pursues, hits the man but falls down. Husky gets it, sends it up to the point, and it's out. And there's a penalty. And there's going to be a cross check. I think it's on the Lancers. Nope. Must be on the, yeah, it's on the Lancers. So behind the play in the corner, there was a cross check called. So the Lancers find themselves down a man again. The Blues on the power play have had a little bit of success and put pressure on Omaha while on the power play. So the Blues have 2 minutes to try to put another one on the board at 4:57 of the second. This would be huge if they could go up 2 goals. So Freiberger out there to take the face-off. He's out there with Blanc and Otten. Husky and Honert back on the blue line. Husky over to Honert. Honert takes a look, sends it over. Freiberger turns, shoots off some skates. Otten sends it to the corner, back up to Freiberger. He controls to Honert at the blue line. He walks over to Husky. Husky on the near board, sends down Blanc, back to Husky. Husky, Honert, top of the slot, shot off some skates. Back to Husky at the blue line. He walks the blue line over. There's a shot. Nice save. I don't think it was going to go in. It might have been outside the post, but still the goalie gets his glove down there and makes a nice save to keep it a 1-goal game at 4:25 of the second. We have a minute 29 of power play for the Blues. Blanc in the circle for the faceoff. Stick down. There's the drop of the puck. The Blues send it back up to Husky. Husky, he waits, sends it over. Oh, Freiberger was a little ahead of him. He had a good opportunity if he had gotten that puck. Cross to Blanc. Blanc looks, sends it back up to Husky. Husky sends it back down to Blanc. Blanc under pressure, sends it to Husky. Husky over to Honert. Honert takes a look, sends it in. It's deflected high off of something to the glass. Back up to Honert it goes. Honert, top of the slot, sends it over to Husky. Husky, back over to Honert, top of the slot, takes a look, shoots one in. Goalie makes a save, but he never saw the puck. Still in the zone. Over to Husky. Husky, back to Honert. Honert takes a look, in off the pads of the goalie. To Freiberger. Freiberger, oh, his pass is not accurate at all. They have to come out of the zone, but the Blues tag up. They send it back hard, 35 seconds left on the power play. Up the ice to Panther. The Blues have made a change. 3:27 left in the second period. The Blues on a power play. Panther takes it to the corner but gets rubbed off. A miscue. Shot by Waterman off the outside of the net. Sure looked like it went in. Everybody was excited for a second. But with 15 seconds to go, the Lancers send it the length of the ice. Socheski picks it up. Drop it off to Wright. Wright, though, under pressure, turns it over all alone. And he loses control of it. So a chance for an opportunity to have a shorthanded goal. The Lincoln player just loses the puck right there right in front of Aiden Starr. I almost think he thought he had somebody come into the net and was going to slide it to him and then realized nobody was there. So the Blues dodge one at the end of the power play. So the Blues still up 2-1, 2:51 to go in the second. There's the drop of the puck. Smith wins it to the corner. Otten sends it around. It's off the stick of a Blues player. Battling up by the blue line. Finally, the Lancers come away with it. Down at the hash marks. Still nobody has it. Walking across the dots, across the slot. On his backhand, the Lancer player sends it down off the glass, behind the net. Out front, it's loose, and somebody skates. Starr on his belly. But finally, Mueller gets it and out. It's sent in. The Lancers tag up. Sent across to Duvall. Duvall sends it up, but it's off a stick. Comes back to him, up to Mueller. Duvall, Smith. It's knocked off his stick. Puck bouncing in the loose. Dangerous in the neutral ice. The Lancers send it in. Behind the net, it bounces off the side. Otten picks it up to Mueller. Mueller chips it but can't get it out. Still not out. Mendoza comes back to put a body on. There's a whistle. I think we're going to have matching minors. So it looks like matching minors. Mendoza in the box for the Blues. Number 4 in the box for the Lancers. So 5-on-5 hockey with 1:50 left to go in the second. The Blues holding on to a 1-goal lead with 1:50 in the second. Face-off to the left of Aiden Starr. So Omaha's coach got an explanation of the call. Husky taking the face-off. Drop of the puck. Lancers win it. Top of the circle. Shot deflected high. Oh, dangerous. Everybody put their gloves up. Carroll came away with it, but it's intercepted at the red line. And it comes deep to the end boards. Oh, out front to the side of the crease. Oh, it's thrown in. It wouldn't have counted because the Lancer player used his glove. You can't use your glove to propel a puck into the net.
Penalty. Covered the puck. And then try to throw it in the net.
So the face-off will be to the left of Starr. 1:29 left in the second period. Husky takes the face-off, wins it over to Waterman. Waterman behind the net, loses it. Wraparound attempt fails. Puck chipped out of the zone by Blunk, who intercepted a pass, but loses control. Lancers throw it in from the red line. Waterman first one to it. Behind the net, he looks, sends it up off Husky. Blunt comes back. His clearing attempt doesn't get out. It's off the skates of a Lancer player. The Lancers send one to the slot. Oh! So Gunnar Carroll made a nice play to tie up the Lancer streak into the open side of the net. So there was a whistle because the Lancer player ran into the post and knocked it off the mooring, which brought a halt to play. 57.6 seconds left in the second period. The Blues are up 2-1. The Blues change up. say right, Panther and Freiberger out there. Otten and Duvall for D. Puck's tied up in the corner. Lancers come away with it. Wraparound attempt, paddled to the corner by Starr. Shot in. Easy save by Starr. But the Blues have given up about 4 or 5 shots in the last minute and a half on net. Struggling to get it out. Drop of the puck. Top of the circles. Lancers control. Shoot one. It's off the back of a Lancer player. Backhand attempt by the hash marks. Goes off of something. Puck's blocked by Wright. Finally, the Blues overskate it, though. Finally, it's out. Down the ice it goes. It'll probably be an icing. Yep, there's the call. The Blues, 3 players just skated in opposite directions of the puck. Finally got a hold of it, managed to flick it up the ice. But then it's hammered down. So with 24.5 seconds left to the second period, the Blues are placing more pressure on their goalie by having face-offs in their end. There's the drop of the puck. Husky wins it to Otten. Otten flicks it up to the corner, overskates it. Up it goes. Shot across the crease. Nobody there to redirect. Hard shot goes high, wide behind the net. 10 seconds to go in the period. Puck sent out front. Knocked away by Duvall. Honert up and around. He's interfered with, but there's no call. And that's the end of the second period with the Blues leading 2-1. So the Blues will go to the dressing room nursing a 1-goal lead, but being outplayed for the last couple of minutes of the second period. But Aiden Starr did a masterful job of keeping the puck out of the net. So we'll be back after the ice scrape for third period action here in this exciting game between the Omaha Lancers and the Quad City Blues. We're back for exciting Blues hockey action. Waiting the arrival of the teams on the ice. 17 minutes up on the clock for your third period. Here come the officials. Here come the Lancers. The Lancers will come out pressing hard, you know it. They want to tie this up and then take a lead. They don't want a loss here. The Blues, looking for only their fourth win of the season, have a 1-goal lead and 17 minutes to hold on and add to it. So this should be an exciting period. Here come the Blues. Aiden Starr heading to the crease. Scuffing up the crease. The Blues circling around. Coaches on the bench. Referees waiting for the teams to gather. So it looks like Otten and Coach Dietz were having a discussion with the linesman. All right, Omaha has their starting lineup out. The Blues have sent their out. Omaha starts with the players in the box. But teams are 5-on-5. So Huskies out there with Honert and Blunk, with Otten and Duvall back. Waiting for something. Seems to be a question in the scorekeeper's box. All right, looks like everything's ready. There's the whistle, drop of the puck. The Lancers win it. Off the sideboards, hammered in by the Lancers, goes deep. Duvall to it, behind the net. He turns it over. Nope. Comes up the boards, up to Honert. Honert gets it. Over to Blunk, but it's behind him. But it's out. Husky picks it up, sends it to the blue line, and it's in. Honert touches up, hard on the forecheck. Up the boards, and out. But collected by Duvall. He sends it up, chipped up off of Honert's stick and out of play. So the face-off will be at center ice. So the Blues keep their lineup out there. Husky, Honert, and Blunk. The Lancers win it. Into their end, D-to-D pass. Honert forechecking hard, chipped up, but not into the zone. Sucheski gets it over to Blunk. Blunk to Honert. Honert tries to make a move, but the puck's knocked out off his stick. Turn around, and it goes in. 5-hole. The goalie, who has played outstanding to this point, misplayed the puck, opened up his 5-hole. Thinking the puck had gotten there, it slowed down on the ice. There must have been a wet spot. It goes 5-hole, and we have a 3-1 game. The Blues with a 2-goal lead. Not what the Lancers wanted for the start of the third period. But the Blues are not on easy street. The Lancers can come back and put 2 on you quick. So the Blues have to maintain their focus and pressure. Freiberger out there with Wright and Panther. There's the drop of the puck, sent back. Otten gets it up off the boards, bounces. Freiberger taps it in. He's going deep. Muscled off the puck, behind the net. The Lancers carry it up to the hash marks and chipped out. Carried in the blue zone. Otten stands his man up, but the Lancers come away with it. Behind the net, it's battled for, sent up to the point. Back down, hash marks, top of the circle, turns. Over to the far point. Sent off the boards, back behind the net. Otten gets a stick on it. Freiberger can't get to it. Off the half boards, right along the goal line. Shot off the side of the net or the goalie. At the hash mark. It's up to the point, sent back down. The Blues struggling to get it out. Lancers can't control. They had a nice chance there, right at the hash marks in the slot. Lancers still controlling it. No penalty, right? Poked the puck off the stick. Puck's loose somewhere in that fray. It's hit out to the half wall. Top of the circle, skated down, sent to the slot, but Wright ties his man up. Shot off the skates of Freiberger. He gets it out, but loses control. Omaha has to wait. Finally, they tag up, bring it in clean. Duvall's on the puck carrier. He misses his check. Panther misses the puck. It goes around. Omaha can't control it. It's under their stick. Finally, Smith or Blanc gets to it, sends it up. Mueller can't get there in time. Smith sends it back around. Otten picks it up, skates, backhand one. It's gloved down at the blue line, sent back in. The Lancers get to it first, send it behind the net, bouncing puck. Mendoza gets to it, sends it up. Not even looking. Two Lancers standing there at the blue line, picked it off. Mendoza finally gets it through to Smith. Smith sends it over. Mueller can't control it. It was high in the air. Puck sent out to the red line, into the zone. Poke check by Carroll, but the Lancers control. Send it all the way to the boards. And kept in at the blue line. Finally, it's out between the legs of the defenseman for the Lancers. But he collects it. Sends it D to D. It's chipped in from just outside the blue line. Waterman gets to it, takes a look, sends it back around to Carroll. Carroll whiffs on the pass. Nice shot. Interrupted by Waterman. Waterman, his pass goes a little ahead of the player. That'll be icing. And the Blues, after getting a fluky goal from Kelly Honert to go up 3-1, struggled to get the puck out of their own zone. Can't break out clean, and it goes for icing. So 13:25 to go in the game. Husky out there with Honert and Blanc. There's the drop of the puck. Shot on Aiden from the face-off dot. Honert picks it up, sends it up to Blanc. Blanc chips it in, chases after it. He's ridden off the puck. Turnover to Honert. Honert off the outside of the net. Husky presses the action. Honert picks it up right in the slot on his backhand, sends it back to Blanc. Blanc, sends it over to Otten. He should have shot it. And it's a breakaway. Starr comes out high and makes a nice save. Came out hard and challenged that. Now here comes Otten. He's hammered hard along the boards, but Honert gets the puck right down the slot. It's poked off his stick. Panther hammers one, goes wide of the goalie, up the boards. The Lancers cycle it back, lose control. Otten, though, he can't control it. It's out to the red line. Honert has it, turns, looks, sends it. Far side, chipped in, but not far by Freiberger. Comes loose to Panther. Panther off the boards and into the zone, but the Lancers pick it up. Freiberger forechecks, but Omaha comes out with it into the zone. Shot, blocker saved by Starr, up off the end glass. Duvall overskates it, turns it over. Sent to the point. The Lancers send it. Oh, it's deflected slowly in on Starr. And there's some pushing and shoving and players talking. Exchanging early holiday greetings. That's all they're doing. 12:06 left in the third period. The Blues up 3-1. The Lancers have come out pressing hard. Even though they gave up a fluky goal, they haven't given up. So Smith taking the face-off. Out there with Mendoza and Mueller. Sachesky and Waterman, I believe, on D. At the blue line. It's offside. Sachesky picks it up. The Lancers tag up ice to Mueller. Mueller chips it in. He gets run into, puck deep behind the net. Mendoza up on it. He pulls up at the last minute. Puck goes up. Sachesky keeps it in. He's pressed into the boards. Loose, hammered down to the end boards, to the far corner. Mueller first to it, but he's tied up. He pokes it away. Still pokes it away. Looks like Smith took a slash or something in front of the net. Puck in on Star. Star will stop it. So Smith looks like he's in a little pain getting over the boards. There was no call. I didn't see what happened. Behind the action. 11:15 to go in the third period. Husky out there with Honert and Blanc. Duvall and Otten are the D pair. Drop of the puck. Won by the Lancers. A nice shot from the top of the circle, but Starr reads it through the crowd. Comes out to the top of his crease and makes a nice save. Coach Dietz is yelling some instructions to his players. There's the drop of the puck. Back to the top. Honert gets it. Skates it out over to Husky. Husky across the red line. He fires in on net. The goalie will take no chances this time. He stops it and puts a glove on it. He'll take a face-off to his left or to his right. So Husky, Honert, and Blanc are out there. Husky will be taking the face-off. Duvall and Otten back on the blue line. Husky wins it, but passes it into a Lancer. So the Lancers collect in their end, skate it out to the red line, dump it in, goes behind the Blues net and around to the corner. Otten gets to it, pins it up with the skates. Finally, it's pulled out of there. Nice pass by Honert, but it's hard off the back of Blanc's stick. He chases after, chases the man behind the net. They reverse, but Honert's right there to disrupt the play. Otten pinches, but the puck comes out. Freiberger battling for it, kicks around, it's loose. Hammered in, but hits the linesman. Honert picks it up behind the net, but he loses it in the corner. Here come the Lancers. There's hooking, and that'll be a call. Duvall will get a hooking call. So not what the Blues wanted with 10:08 left in the game. The Blues will go on a penalty kill. Omaha, this is the chance they've been looking for to put another one on the board and bring it within one goal. So Gunnar Carroll, Waterman, out there with Husky and Blanc to kill this penalty. There's the drop of the puck. Lancers win it back. Carry it around across. Try to chip one up over the shoulder of Starr. Puck's loose. There's a scramble behind the net, around front. Starr down, makes a nice stop. Waterman gets it, sends it around the board hard. Blunt gets to it. It's 2-on-1. He sends it over to Husky. He goes to the net. There's a high shot in the glove. And we'll have a face-off with 1:36 on the penalty kill, 9:43 to go in the game. So Freiberger out there with right, now taking the face-off. Back to Otten. There's the shot. Goes just glove wide. The Lancer goalie looked surprised with that shot. The Blues are killing a penalty. Right up on the pressing the action. The Lancers control it, carry it in, but are hassled. Wright gets to it. He can't get it out, though. At the blue line, it's kept in. Wright hassling down to the hash marks. Into the slot. Sacheski, though, can't clear it. Wright sends it up off the boards and out. And down the ice it goes. 1 minute left in the penalty kill. Up it comes. Otten hits the man. Puck goes down deep. Freiberger gets it. He sends it. Oh, a weird bounce off the glass. And the Lancers control up to the blue line, but it's deflected. Husky gets a hold of it, but he can't get it out. 14 from the Lancers does a nice job keeping it in. There's a shot low. It's deflected up into the netting. So with 37 seconds left to kill on a penalty, at 8:44 the third, the Blues are still hemmed in their end, but doing a good job of not giving up any high danger shots. Husky out there with Blanc, with Waterman and Honert. to kill a penalty. Back and forth they go along the boards. Waterman knocks the man down, then he gets tripped up. Puck sent to the point. Lincoln back to the hash marks. There's a shot, but Starr makes an easy save. 19 seconds to go on the penalty kill. So Blunk taking the face off. Otten comes out in place of Waterman. Nice win by the Blues, but they can't get it out. Up the boards, it stays at the point. Down to the hash marks. Finally, Honert, though his backhand effort is stopped. So failure to clear the puck causes a turnover and a shot in the slot. It goes glove high on Aiden Starr, and it brings the game to 3-2 in favor of the Blues. So just what the Blues didn't want was to give up a goal on that power play, and with seconds remaining, turnover at the blue line does just that. 8:12 to go in the game. The Blues holding a one-goal lead now. The Lancers pressing hard right in for the faceoff. There's the drop of the puck. Omaha wins, cycles it around, up the boards, crossed into the zone. Tries to get around the defense. Duvall sends it around, but the Lancers are there. But it's off the skates of Panther. Panther who's hustling after it. The Lancers beat him to it. Here they come with speed in the zone. Duvall can't get the puck. It's centered, but nobody there. Panther picks it up, gets it out, sends it off the boards and in. No icing. The Blues change up behind the play. Cross ice pass misses. It'll go down ice and right on Starr. Starr won't take any chances. He'll take the stop and the face-off. So 7:29 of intense action to go. Your Quad City Blues hanging on by one goal of a score to 3-2 over the Omaha Junior Lancers. Smith out there to take the face-off. He's with Mendoza and Mueller. Up off the glass, just beyond Mendoza. Waterman gloves it down, sends it up off the glass. The Lancers are there to collect. Puck gets past Mueller. It's sent in. Mueller hits the guy behind the play. There will be a penalty. You can't take those penalties. And Mueller will go to the box. 2 minutes for roughing. After the Blues just gave up a power play goal with time running out on the penalty. So the Blues have to keep control of their actions, stay out of the box. 7:06. The Blues send out Husky, Blunk, Honert, and Otten, I believe, to kill the penalty. The Lancers, they're going to press hard. They're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at Starr. Starr, who's managed to keep everything out but two, will have to stand on his head. Otten gets the puck, sends it around, and it bounces out. Blunk hard on the forecheck. The Lancers control back across the red line, then across the red line. In they come. Otten hassles his man. It's thrown back up to the point. Shot in on Starr. It's loose and cleared out of there somehow. Starr thought he had it, but it had come out of his gear. Puck sent down. The Lincoln player uses his helmet to keep the puck in, soccer style. I guess that's a legal play. But it comes out. Honert gets it. In the zone he goes. Top of the circle, he cuts back, sends it back to Husky, but it's off his stick. Into the zone they go. Shot on Starr. High rebound to the hash marks along the boards. Back to the top of the slot. Shot right in. Starr makes a nice save. But the Blues had left the Lancer all alone right in front of them. So 1:04 to go on the penalty kill. 6:09 in the game. The score, Blues 3, Lancers 2. Wright is out there with Freiberger, Sicheski, and Duvall. Drop of the puck, scrum, turnaround shot, no shot. Freiberger gets away in that shot from the top of the circles. Battle in the corner, poke that some more. Finally, the Lancers come away with it but can't do anything with it. It goes to the boards. And Freiberger manages to get a hold of it. And a punch to the head. So 39 seconds to go, and it's blown because the Lancer player gets a roughing call for punching Freiberger in the helmet. So we'll have 39 seconds. We'll have 39 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Blues will go on a power play. So we have to fix the clock. So the initial penalty was on the Blues, but it was listed up on the Lancer side of the scoreboard. So they're going to leave it because it doesn't make a difference. 39 seconds will run off. The Blues player will come out. The Blues will go on the power play at that point. But for now, we have 39 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. So the Blues have Husky, Honert, Otten, and Freiberger out there. Drop of the puck. It's one back, but Honert can't keep it in. Otten skates back. He'll pick it up. He circles, takes a look, cuts back, sends it over to Honert off the boards. Honert pulls up. He's pressed. Behind the net he goes. Out he comes. Gets around another player. Across the red line. Gets around a third Lancer. Back behind the net he goes. Still under control of the puck, but he finally loses control. Up the boards, it's chipped and out. Husky back on it. 6 seconds left on 4-on-4 hockey. Husky back behind his own net. 2-1, and now the Blues are on a power play. Over to Honert. Honert across the blue line. Flips it in deep. Coach Otten letting the boys know they're on the power play. It's tied up nicely in the corner by the Lancers. Comes out. Freiberger, hard shot off the goalie, and it's still in play. Comes up to Honert at the point. Walks over to Freiberger. Freiberger shoots, and a nice glove save by the Lancers goalie. 54 seconds to the power play for the Blues. 4:37 to go in the game. The Blues would like to add another one to go up by 2 goals again. The Lancers would like to keep it out of the net to stay within 1. Hold on for 4 minutes and 37 seconds of exciting hockey. Lancers send it up to the point. Oh, it's off the stick and out of Duvall. Duvall gets it. He delays. Tries to carry it in. He's harassed from behind. Loses it, but comes away off the boards with it. Turns, shoots, and another glove save by the Lancer goalie. 37 seconds left on the power play. Right out there with Smith and Panther. Duvall and Waterman back on D. The Blues come away. Nice hard shot. Oh, Panther, who should have went for a backhand, tried to pull a forehand shot and didn't get much on it. Puck comes up, chipped around Waterman, but Duvall's back. He collects. 23 seconds on the power play. Sent up to Panther. It's chipped in. He skates after it, but can't get to it in time. It's chipped off the boards. But the Lancers can't get it out. Waterman keeps it up and feathers it down to the corner. Panther in on it. Back behind the net. Wright can't get to it. Duvall keeps it in. Wright gets pushed down from behind. 2 seconds left on the power play. The puck's under him somewhere. Smith can't get it any deeper, and out it comes. 3:36 left in the game. There's a shot between Waterman's legs. Starr makes a nice save. Up the boards it goes. It's pushed up and out. Monk comes over to it, but he can't get to it in time. The Blues are changing. There's a shot that goes wide. Lincoln recovers the puck, goes to the blue line, but comes off awkwardly. Honert flips it up and out. Will it go for icing? No. Icing waved off. Blunk on the forecheck. 3 minutes left in the game. Blunk on the forecheck. They turn it over. Honert picks it up, walks the top of the circles, but the puck comes off his stick. Centered by Lincoln. Centered by the Lancers. They can't do anything with it. They send it deep. Gunner Carroll picks it up behind the net. Up the boards he goes. Shuttles it out. Hammered back in. Chipped up and out again by the Blues. Omaha from their blue line sends it in. Chipped in off the back of the net. Carroll picks it up. Sends it up and out. Collected by the Lancers. It's off Freiberger. He backhands it in. Goes deep. Panther on the forecheck. It's chipped around him. 2:11 left in the game. The Blues holding on to a 1-goal lead. Omaha gets a step on the defense. Oh, nice try. They had a man in the slot at the hash marks, but a blue stick got in the way of the play. The Blues can't get it out. There's a roughing call. The Lincoln fans disagree. I didn't quite see what happened. But number 7 for the Lancers goes in the box for 2 minutes. So the Blues will ride a power play out of this game. All they have to do is not give up a shorthanded goal, and they'll have their 4th win of the season. So I believe Omaha took their timeout with 1:53 to go in the game, facing a penalty kill for the remainder of the game. So the Blues just have to maintain good puck control. Don't take any bad passes or take any bad shots. And don't give up a shorthanded goal. Now, we saw in the JV game late in the game, while killing a penalty, Omaha pulled their goalie to make it 5-on-5. Well, let's see if the varsity will take that same attitude. So both coaches have a chance to go over strategy, what to do if you win, what to do if you don't. So Starr back in his crease. Omaha's goalie back in his crease. So Freiberger, Husky, Honert, Blunk, and Otten all out on the power play. Freiberger tossed out. Drop of the puck, goes to the corner. Lancer sent it to the point. Husky keeps it in, sends it deep. Freiberger gets it, can't control it. It's hammered back up. Husky gets it. He's just patient. Sent to the front of the net. Otten backhand on the goalie. It's loose. Oh, that's a bad whistle. I don't think the Omaha goalie wanted to trap it. I think he was hoping they could get it and send it down the ice. And the Lancers just looked at it. It was loose, but the ref on the far side blew his whistle. There's a drop of the puck. The Lancers get it, chip it high in the air. It's not out. Glove down by Honert. He sends it across ice. Blunk's one-timer misses. Here come the Lancers, and sure enough, there goes their goalie to the bench. So they got 5-on-5, and Starr makes a nice glove save of a dangerous play. The shot from the point, there was a man right there looking for a deflection. I don't know if it got deflected, but Starr got his glove on it, tracked it nicely. So there will be a face-off. So I believe the Blues are taking their timeout. So we have a timeout. I believe it's the Blues. They will discuss, with a minute 17 to go in the game, holding a 1-goal lead on the power play, what to do. The faceoff is in their end to the right of Aiden Starr, but Omaha, I just appreciate the audacity, pulled their goalie while killing a penalty to go 5-on-5 against the Blues. Got it in the Blues' end, had a shot through a crowd that Starr gloved. Let's see if they start with their goalie in net or not. They didn't do it in the JV game, so I don't suspect they would do it in the varsity game. I'm sure Coach Dietz is telling the boys to be patient and don't take crazy shots from this side of the red line and get an icing and bring it back. Try to get it to the red line and then take that shot. Keep playing good hockey. Don't lose your head. Don't be chasing stats. Chase the win. And the win will come in 1 minute, 17 seconds if you play good hockey. So the linesman heads to the puck, picks it up. Some excited Blues fans there in the stands. Starr heads back to the crease. Stops to chat to one of the referees. So, no goalie in the net to my right. Blanc taking the face off. Husky Honert out there. I believe it's Duvall and Otten. There's the drop of the puck. Across the slot, top of the circle. Off the post. It's loose and in. Wow, just like that, we have a tie game. The puck was loose, and it was somewhere either under Starr or behind Starr. Huskies talking to the official. The initial shot went off the post, deflected out right in front. Nobody had their stick on it. So just like that, we have a tie game with 1:11 left. Well, we have the officials. They're collecting and discussing it. It looks like the goal will stand. So I didn't see where the puck went after the initial shot off the post. So the Blues still on a power play. They could win this thing. They have a minute left in the game. Here comes Husky up over to Freiberger. Freiberger in the slot, loses it. Otten gets it backhand. Oh, off the post. Up to Husky at the point. Husky down to Blanc. Blanc sends it behind the net, but Otten loses his stick. It's laying there in the crease. 38 seconds left. Freiberger stumbles over the stick, but forces the man to the boards. Puck still loose. Otten regains a stick. Honert has it. Circles on his backhand to the hash marks. Send it up, but Husky had moved to the center of the blue line, and a backhand pass sends the puck out of the zone. 15 seconds left. Husky sends up. If they hurry, they can send it up. Over to Honert. He crosses. Toe drag. He's in. Takes a shot. Loose. 3 seconds. Otten just couldn't get his stick on it. He was tied up, and we have a tie game. We'll go to overtime. That'll be 3-on-3, 4-on-4. I don't remember. But the Blues will carry 7 seconds of power play into the overtime. So we'll have 5 minutes of overtime hockey. That's 3-on-3 play, but the Blues have 7 seconds of power play, so it'll be a 4-on-3. Once the power play expires, the Lancers will throw a player on the ice to make it 4-on-4 for the remainder or until the next whistle. Once there's a whistle, a stoppage, then it'll go back to 3-on-3 for the remainder of the 5 minutes. So the Blues have 7 seconds to get the puck, get it in, and score to win this thing in overtime. Omaha gets their 3 players out. 5 minutes on the clock. Husky to take the face-off. There's the drop of the puck. The Lancers win it. They cycle back. They're just looking to kill time. Up off the boards. Otten gets the puck. Sends it over to Duvall. Duvall loses it, circles back. Honert gets it off Duvall's stick over the red line. In the zone, 4-on-4 hockey for 4 minutes, 39 seconds. Honert all the way around to Otten. Shot on. Glove save. Easy glove save by the Lancers goalie. Both goalies have been tested, and both goalies have stood up. All the goals that have gone in, except for one on the Lancer goalie, have been good goals that was hard for them to defend. So back to 3-on-3 hockey. Husky gets it, but can't get it to Honert. It's a breakaway. Star out and gets his stick out in the way of the play. The Lancer player had to go wider than he wanted. Husky with the puck across the red line, fumbles the puck, sends it in, low shot up in the air. Oh, knocked out of the air nicely, but just behind the net. Otten in the slot at the hash marks. Honert takes it for a ride behind the net on his backhand. Sends it across. Otten slows it down. He'll get to it, keep it in. It's sent deep. Husky can't get to it. Omaha pulls back, falls down. Husky didn't realize it. The Blues are changing. The puck's jump, but now it's a 2-on-1. There's a shot. Star makes the save. Duvall flicks it up and out. Here comes Freiberger with some speed across the blue line. He can't get around the Lancer. 3:25 to go in overtime. It's sent up across the red line. Blanc does a nice job. Duvall picks it up. Over to Freiberger. Freiberger holds on, hits Blanc going in the zone. Blanc sends it to the corner. Skates in, collects behind the net, pulls up. Freiberger in the slot. Blanc pulls up again, but he can't get this time around the Lancer player. It's tied up in the corner. Freiberger can't come away with it. He pulls out. Back in. The refs are yelling to move it, and there's a whistle. We'll have a face-off. So coming out of the zone, they must have determined that the Blues player pinned it against the boards with his skates and didn't attempt to move it. So at the whistle, it comes out. Husky on the face-off. Over to Honert. Honert sends it back to Otten. Otten has difficulty with it. He circles back around the face-off circle. Comes in, across the blue line with speed. Takes a shot, but it's deflected off the stick. Battling in the corner. He kicks up to Honert, but not quite to him. It's chipped out. It's going to be a 2-on-0. And a bad pass. And good positioning by Star. Break up the play. And here comes Honert. 2:14 in the overtime. He slows down. Can't get around the Lincoln player. The Lancer. Here they come, 2-on-1. There's a shot, goes wide. I think they're looking for a redirect. Otten comes over to it, sends it back. Husky picks it up. The Blues have a change on. Duvall comes back, picks it up from Husky. Husky goes for a change. Pulls up, sends it up to Blanc or Smith. Blanc sends it over to Duvall. Duvall skates in, And it's offside. That little bit of a stick handle at the blue line threw his teammate off. So we'll have a face-off outside the zone right in front of the Omaha bench. 1:38 to go in overtime. Blunk taking the face-off. He's out with Freiberger and Duvall. The Lancers come away with it. In they come, 2-on-1. The pass is deflected by Freiberger to break up a good 2-on-1 chance. Duvall chips it in the air. Back to the corner it goes. Duvall gets to it. He settles down, slows down, waits up off the board to Freiberger. Freiberger can't handle it, but it's chipped in the zone. He pursues the puck handler. He goes back. He's going to go for a change. Husky on the forecheck. The Lancers in. Turn. Shot. Woo, dangerous shot. Star had to kick the pad out quick. Point shot off of Honert to the corner. Duvall overskates it. Finally, Husky picks it up. Circles back in his end. Otten back on the ice. Honert collects it. Crosses the red line. Takes a look. Goes wide. It's knocked off his stick, but he regains in front off the skate of Otten. And the Lancers pick it up. 37 seconds to go in overtime across the red line. Here come the Lancers. There's a shot. Blocker save. To the corner. Honert is on it. Husky picks it up. He's roughed up. Battle along the end boards. In the corner, it's still tied up. 19 seconds to go in this overtime period. If nobody scores, it'll go to a shootout. Oh, the Lancers pull it out. There's a backhand, and Starr makes a nice save off a dangerous backhand shot. 9 seconds to go. The Lincoln player, or Lincoln, that's how long a day it's been. The Lancer player pulled it out, cut across the bottom of the circle, and put a beautiful backhand on Starr, who I think got it caught up in his blocker, and then it dropped down between his pads. So face off to the right, 9 seconds. There's the drop of the puck. The Lancers win it back, but out of the zone. Up they go. Top of the circle shot. Starr makes a stick save, and we'll go to a shootout. So whatever comes of it, the Blues will get a point. They'll be looking in the shootout for 2. This will be an interesting shootout because both goalies have done fantastic. Despite giving up 3 goals each, their play has been stellar. So the teams will get their lineups. I believe the Blues get to choose if they want to go first or second. And then it's 3-on-3. First 3 shooters. If nobody has if nobody gains the advantage in the first 3, it goes down the bench in order as chosen by the coaches until we have a winner. So I believe the Blues will let the Lancers go first. So 21 for Omaha comes off the bench. Gliding up to his own blue line. Waiting for the whistle. So both officials back on the goal line to make sure any puck that goes in is in. There's the whistle. Picked up at center ice. Weaves to the right at the hash marks, tries to make a move. Starr gets his stick on it and stops it. 21 had him beat on the backhand, but Starr flops that stick over, hits it just enough to slow it down, spins around and pounces on it. So first out for the Blues is Jack Wright. Jack Wright, here's the whistle, comes in, picks the puck up, center ice, skates right down the middle at the hash marks, takes a look. Oh, shoots high glove side, not far out. Not far out, but it was a good look. So both goalies have stood their first test. The puck brought back to center ice on the faceoff dot. Omaha's next shooter is ready. The referees reposition themselves. Starr is in his net. 27 picks it up, comes in to the left, makes a move. And I don't know if Starr got his stick on it or he just sent it across the crease behind Starr and wide. I couldn't tell. Did he get his stick on it? I thought he did. So it looks like Starr has managed to make good 2 stick saves where he was beat but managed to deflect the puck enough to not go in the net. So Cade Freiberger is the next shooter for the Blues. There's the whistle. He comes up, twirls the stick, picks the puck up, goes to his left, cuts back to the right, at the hash marks, makes a move, shoots, scores! Cade Freiberger makes a little move right at the top of the crease, and he's taunting the JV team. So the Blues have a 1-goal advantage in the shootout. Lincoln, I said Lincoln again. The Lancers need to score here or the Blues win the game. So number 20 for Omaha, the pressure's on him. There's the whistle. Picked up at the faceoff dot, goes far to his left, makes a move, and gets around Starr and scores. So each team has scored once in the initial 3, or in the initial 2. So 1-1, Honert, who's our third shooter, could win it. Here comes Honert, picks it up, goes to his left, top of the circle, cuts across at the hash marks, makes a move, and easily slides by and wins the game for the Blues, because that's 2 in the first 3. Don't hurt them, boys. But the Blues have their 4th win of the season against Omaha. After battling hard yesterday and losing a game late in the 3rd, the Blues come out, lead as much as by 2 at one point. Then, in the final seconds of the game, have a puck go off a post, bounce off of something, and in behind Starr. Go to overtime, go through overtime, nobody scores, goes to a shootout, and the Blues have Cade Freiberger and Kelly Honert each score to win the shootout of a score 2-1 and win the game. And somebody needs to tell the scoreboard people it's not 5-4, the score is 4-3. All those goals don't count. But that's all right, we'll take the win. Thank you for watching. The Blues will be off for 10 days, and then they're in Fremont. No, they're in, Fremont. So we won't be broadcasting that. So if you want to watch the Blues game in Fremont, you'll have to tune into the Fremont stream. And we thank you all for watching, those of you that do, and wish you all a Merry Christmas. And if we don't get a chance to wish you a Happy New Year, we wish that too. Thank you very much, and enjoy your holidays.